this is Simon from buttonguitar.co.uk and this is the second part of my tutorial on how to play Adelita by Tarrega. Now I'm starting with the left hand and then I will continue later on in the video showing you how I play it with the right hand. So we're starting at bar 9 and we're now in the key of E major with 4 sharps. So those are F sharp, C sharp, G sharp and D sharp. And we start with a half bar chord at the 4th fret. That gives us the top note on the first string of G sharp. We also need to prepare the second finger on the second string, 5th fret. We're already covering the note on the 3rd string, the B, that's covered with the bar. And we need the 3rd finger on the 4th string, 6th fret, G sharp. Now that is giving us an E major chord. So we start by playing the 1st string and the 6th string together. We play the chord, which is the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. And then that's continued by the little finger placing itself on the 1st string, 7th fret to give us B. So that is. Now on the 3rd beat, we need to move the 3rd finger from the 4th string across onto the 3rd string to the 6th fret. So that's just moving over. And now we can play the 5th string A open. We're playing the 3rd string and the 2nd string together. And that's continued by the little finger now landing on the 7th fret, 2nd string, F sharp. So that bar now is, and you play that again. So that's played twice. So that's taking us up to bar 11. Now on bar 11, we're still continuing with our partial bar chord at the 4th fret. We've not moved that yet. You've got your second finger already prepared on the 2nd string. So actually, all the notes we need are now there. So we play the 6th string and the first 3 strings together. You place the little finger now on the on your 1st string, 7th fret. And then we're sliding that up to the 12th fret. That's giving us E. And then the next note we play is D sharp with the 3rd finger at the 11th fret. So that is now. I'll play that again. And now come to our first problem part of this piece. We have a full bar chord across the 9th fret. That's giving us, now what we need is the 5th string covered, that's giving us F sharp. We're covering the 3rd string with the bar, which is giving us E at the 9th fret. We need to place the 3rd finger, well actually the 3rd finger is actually already on that D sharp from the previous beat. So now we're playing the 5th, 3rd and 1st strings together. And if you notice in the music, we have an ornament on that. So we're playing the chord, you're hammering the finger on to the E at the 12th fret and then pulling it or slurring it off. So that is now. And finally, the last note of that bar is C sharp, which is covered with your bar with the 1st finger. So bar 11 is. I'll play that again. Now, bar 12, we're down again to a full bar chord, but this time at the 7th fret, which gives us our bass note of B on the 6th string, the A on the 4th string, they're covered with the bar. You want the 2nd finger on the 3rd string, D sharp at the 8th fret. And now the melody note is C sharp with the third finger at the 9th fret, 1st string. So we're playing the 6th, the 4th, the 3rd and the 1st strings. Now again, on this beat we have an ornament, so we're now hammering the finger. This is a tough one. We're hammering the finger from the C sharp up to the D sharp and then pulling that off. So that's a tricky one, particularly if you've only got small fingers. Now all I can say is just work at it. You should be able to do it eventually. If you do have major problems with these ornaments, rather than just struggle with it and not play Adelita, just miss them out and just play them without the ornaments. So we've now got our next note is B, which is covered with the bar on the 1st string, 7th fret. A on the 2nd string, 10th fret. We take that finger off, giving us the F sharp, which again is covered with the bar on the 2nd string, 7th fret. D sharp, which we've already got our finger on at the 8th fret, 3rd string. And then finally we have B on the 4th string, 9th fret. So that now is giving us bar 13, a little easier to do. We have our 1st finger on the 4th string onto G sharp at the 6th fret, and we're playing the open 6th string with the 4th string together. So that's, we just play that once. That's followed by, on the 2nd beat, B and E open, the first 2 strings. We then play our B on the 4th string, 9th fret. So that is our 1st finger, now staying on that 4th string, drops right down to the 2nd fret. That's giving us E on the 4th string. We need the 2nd finger on C sharp on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and our chord now comprises of the 5th string, 4th string, 2nd string and 1st string all played together. And then that is followed by F sharp with the little finger, 4th string, 4th fret. So that is again. Bar 14, we start by playing G sharp on the 3rd string, 1st fret, along with our open E bass string. That's followed by B, the little finger should just drop on that at the 4th fret, 3rd string. We slide that finger all the way up to the 13th fret, 3rd string, G sharp, and then our next note is D sharp on the 3rd string, 8th fret. So that is, now that 2nd finger now moves up to E at the 9th fret, 3rd string, and we put a bar on again, and we're playing the 6th, 4th and 3rd strings. And again, on this one we do have the ornament. So we, on the 3rd string, we're hammering the 3rd finger, the little finger, sorry, onto the 3rd string at the 11th fret. So we play the chord, hammer that finger on and pull it on. And the last note of bar 14, the A sharp, we're actually covering with the bar. So that will be, so bar 14 is bar 15. Our 1st finger drops back a fret to the 7th fret, 6th string. We have the 3rd finger on the 9th fret, 4th string, giving us B octaves. The 3rd finger drops back 2 frets to the 7th fret, 4th string, to the A. We put the 2nd finger on C sharp on the 3rd string, 6th fret. That 3rd finger drops back a semitone or 1 fret again. That's dropping down to the 6th fret, 4th string. We put the 1st finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, giving us B. So we're playing the 3rd and 4th strings together. And the 3rd finger, again, staying on that 4th string, drops down 2 frets to F sharp at the 4th fret, 4th string. We put the bar chord on at the 2nd fret, and we need D sharp on the 2nd string, 4th fret. And we're playing the inner 4th strings, so we're playing 5th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. That's giving us the B7 chord. And then finally, at bar 16, we have our chord of E major, which is your 1st finger, 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, and we play the top 4 strings, and then the 6th string bass note. So that's half bar, 4th fret, B, repeat, up to the 12th fret, D sharp, bar at the 9th fret, bar 7th fret with the ornament, G sharp on the 4th string, 6th fret, open strings, down to the 2nd fret, 1st string, 3rd string, 1st finger on G sharp, which slides all the way up to the 13th fret, back to the 8th fret with the 2nd finger, which then moves up a fret, and we put the bar on at the 8th fret. The A we've already got, octave Bs. Notice the 3rd finger just stays on your 4th string throughout, and then B7 chord, followed by the chord of E major at the end. So that's the left hand covered. Now we can go over and I'll show you how I play it with the right hand. Now bar 9 then, we have our bar chord at the 4th fret. So we play the G sharp. I play that as a rest stroke with the bass note. So that'd be your chord, obviously 3 strokes. I play the B, the next note, again with the 3rd finger as a rest stroke. So that's chord again, 3 stroke, and you can play the F sharp, the last note of bar 9, as a rest stroke, or you can play it 3 stroke, whichever feels more comfortable. So I play it as, and then that's repeated. Chord. I play it rest stroke, rest stroke, rest stroke. So that is, we have the bar, and again you can play that C sharp as a rest stroke as well, so that will be. Then we have the chord at the 7th fret with the ornament, rest stroke, rest stroke, rest stroke, rest stroke. So that will be. Now, the next bit, there's 2 ways we can play it. So we have the G sharp, this is bar 13, G sharp on the 4th string, played with the bottom E string, which we can play with thumb and index finger. I've always played it as a slightly arpeggiated sequence, bringing the thumb across. So I play the next note with the thumb, dropping down to the chord of A7 at the end of bar 13. I play the 5th string and 4th string with the thumb, the upper notes with the fingers. So I play that as a slightly arpeggiated chord, but using my thumb on the 2 strings. And then thumb again. I like that because it emphasises the melody on these lower bass notes. And the thumb is really quite powerful. Then rest stroke. Rest stroke. All these rest strokes. Rest stroke. Bar 14 chord with the ornament. And then the A sharp I just play with a finger in a free stroke. You could play it with the thumb, doesn't really matter. Or you've already played it with the finger, so you might as well use the same finger. Octave B is just in free strokes. The chord taken with the index and middle fingers on the 3rd and 4th string. Chord using thumb and 3 fingers, and you can arpeggiate it if you want, or just play it as a straight chord, and then our E chord to finish it off. So that is And there we have Adelita. I hope this tutorial helps you to play this popular piece. If you want the music, it's available from my website www.brokenguitar.co.uk, and it's free. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye for now. Thank you.